Hello everyone, this is Yogesh and I with my teammates, namely Prashant, Pratik and Sanat, have made a project namely AutoDinet under the mentorship of Dr. Indravi Chana. In our project, auto means automation and dinet means a small room used for eating meals. So, in our project, we are basically automating the mess area by making some modules that we later are going to combine to make the whole project. The modules are namely Android application, web application, intelligent dustbin, and convolution neural networks. So now, further through the video, me and my friends are going to explain the various modules that we are going to make, and we are also going to explain how we integrated them together. Now, firstly, coming towards the Android application, we made this application for a student so that he can actually check the mess menu at any point of time, mark his absence from any particular meal at any particular day in the future, so that he can rate the particular meal on the particular day. He can also check his mess bill at the end of each month, and he can also contact us in case of any discrepancies. Now, after entering the right credentials, the student is able to log in into the application. Here, the student is provided with a plethora of options. Let us go through them one by one. Now, coming towards the first option, that is mess menu. Now, here, a student can check the menu of a particular day and a particular time of a meal. Let me show you how. Suppose we enter the day of Monday, and the meal, let it be lunch. Now, if we submit it, the resulting menu is moong dal, chapati, raita, and salad. So this is how the student gets to know what is the mess menu that is going to be on Monday in lunch. Now, coming towards the second option, that is mark absence. Here, the student is provided with two options, that he can mark the absence for a single day or he can mark the absence for multiple days. Let us see for a single day. Once the student gets in, he can pick a date which should be in future, not in past. Otherwise, it will give an error. Suppose I take the date of 23 November, which is on Friday, and I check for breakfast and lunch. I am going to skip breakfast and lunch, and if I submit it, then my response has been submitted. So if I go back, you can see that the second option is multiple days. A student can pick a starting date, suppose 22 November, to suppose 28th November, and if he submits that date, the response has been submitted. Now let's go back to the home page. Now the third option is mess bill. Once the student gets in, he can select a particular month, and then he can submit it, and the particular penalties and the mess bill will be shown to him. Coming towards the contact us fragment, we see here that if the student is having any problem or having any discrepancies regarding the application itself or the mess menu, or with anything regarding the meals, etc., he or she can come here and go to this email, and they can directly mail us. They don't have to put in any effort. They can just directly submit their subject and their body. The mail will automatically be sent to us. Now, coming towards the fourth option, that is rate us fragment. So now the student can rate a particular meal for that event. This will send the time and a particular date, and we will automatically know which of the meal was cooked that day, and we can automatically rate that meal, so that the mess authorities can know about the quality of that particular meal, and they can improve upon that. So I am here rating a meal. Suppose I rate 3.5. Now if I submit it, my response, as you can see, my response has been submitted. So that's all about the Android application. Now my friends Sanat and Prashant will show you the other modules of our project.
Hello everyone, I'm Sanat and I'll be presenting the smart dustbin. And this is smart dustbin. Now this is the place where we're putting the waste, the food thrown. And this box contains the Arduino and the ADC converter for the load sensor. As you can see, this is the Arduino, the load sensor that is below this particular box, and then this is the ADC. And this is Prashant. He'll be presenting you the smart dustbin, giving you the demo. And in his hand is the bag of almonds, which we'll be using as the waste thrown by the student. And this is the laptop screen, web browser. Prashant is typing his roll number. And this shows his record. Over here, it's the date, that is 19th of 11th, the time, the amount of food wasted, that is 15 grams, and the fine calculated. And now we'll be making a fresh new entry. And now the monitor will try to recognize Prashant. And here's the face recognition started. And it's done. And now Prashant is throwing a bag of almonds in the dustbin. The weight is measured, and now we'll be able to see the same thing on the web app. He's typing his roll number again. And as we can see, the second entry has been made on the same date after some time. And the weight of the bag of almonds was 149 grams, and so was the huge fine. Okay, now we'll be presenting Prashant and we'll be presenting you the automatic waste segregator unit. In his hand, he's holding a plastic bottle and a white background paper. So we're using a CNN, convolutionary neural network, for the segregation purpose. So all the images that it has been trained on have a white background. That's why we have used this white background. And our waste segregator unit is able to classify the waste by its image into 5 categories, namely plastic, glass, and if it's not sure whether it's plastic or something, it's similar to plastic, so we call it semi-plastic, otherwise semi-glass, and if it's none of them, we call it as a 5th category, others. We'll be using the webcam of this laptop for a camera. And this is Prashant holding the bottle with a white background. There's Yogi, who had shown you the Android app and the before part. He's coding right now. And there we see that the bottle has been scanned, and this is the picture it took, and we're waiting for the results. And awesome, we got a plastic result. So this is how our CNN works.
At last, I hope that you understood and liked our project. Thank you.